Your favorite Eli Leonard, here in the heart of nature where I find myself best. Can you see that? Can you feel that? Can you hear that? It's the birds, bees, leaves, and trees working in harmony. I love it, and I'm here for it. Now, today we have an important discussion. Now, I don't really have anywhere to sit right now. My tripod's coming in. So, uh, okay, this is where we're at. But I'm gonna be sharing. If that falls on me, at least I'll get it on video. I'm playing. I don't know. All right. Apologies for anyone who joined us thinking this was going to be a fast-paced learning environment. Um, it's it's going to get there. Uh, I'm I'm evolving every day, getting better and better, and becoming a better YouTuber, becoming a better speaker, becoming a better person for you, for us, because we're all in this together. Whether it's recovery or just the journey of life, we're all in this together and we're going great places. And I'm here to watch you succeed, and I got your back, okay? I love you. All right, now let's get into it. Today's topic, if you watch, as you have read in the description before you clicked on this video, is finding happiness after addiction, okay? Rebuilding your life with purpose. Now, what is happiness? Happiness is something that you can create. What? Create what? You're probably saying, there's someone out there saying, man, I feel depressed right now. I can't create that happiness. You're just lying. Okay. You don't think I've ever felt depressed? I'm rich. No, I don't have $1 million, but I'm rich. Because I realized I create happiness. R-I-C-H. I am rich. Say it with me. You are rich. You realize you can create happiness, and you'll be rich just like me. I've been smiling all day today. Me making friends with everybody, talking to strangers, giving compliments. I feel fantastic. Now, I may not got 27 cents to my name or 30 bucks in my pocket, but I don't need that because I'm abundant in my soul and my heart, and I am wealthy with memories. Okay? So before anyone ever tries to tell you that you ain't something, remember that you are what you want to be. Your reputation is the best thing, and don't let anyone set it for you. All right? Now we're going to be talking about ways to reconnect with passions after recovery, during recovery. Because recovery is this long journey. We'll just say the journey of life. You fall down. How do you reconnect with passions? All right. Let's begin with a self story from mine. When I was in rehab, one of my passions was working out. I reconnected with it through slowly integrating working out, seeing that it was making me happier every day. I was getting these endorphins, and then I found my passion in it when I started helping other people. So I started teaching these groups, these workout groups, started having these amazing get-togethers inside a rehab where we'd all just start working out and have a great time. And yeah, there's always going to be people watching, but we don't care. Because what are they doing? People are always going to have a reason to complain, all right? So be you. No one can take that away from you. You're amazing and you got this. Every day and every way you're getting better and better because you're here with Eli. And Eli's going to get you right. All right? All right. Matthew McConaughey over here. So that's just in rehab. Let's talk about maybe you haven't gone to rehab like most people don't. Maybe you're not addicted to substances or behaviors. Maybe you just had a hard time in life. I get it. I've been in the ER 3 separate times this year, and none of them was working. Unfortunately, I'm an EMT, but I haven't been able to work as one. But it's okay. I'm letting life go the way it goes. Now, I'm going to share my experience. I don't want y'all to put any pity on me. But I had seizures, and it was very hard to work out after them. I get really sore in my spine. I was like, ah, man, I could barely. I lost all my. And then right after seizures, I had this. I couldn't move my arm because I had staples all the way in it. And then 2 weeks later, they had put sutures in, and sutures came out. Anyway, I lost a lot of strength in this arm, and I was like, man, I don't even see the purpose of going on. I just lost everything that I was working up for. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a sign. Maybe this is time for me to forget all the gym and weights and all that and go back to the basics. In rehab, I didn't have weights. They didn't trust us with weights. We'd kill each other with those weights. You think they trusted us with weights? You're funny. Uh, Hilarious. No, I did push-ups and dips off the side of that cold-ass metal bed and sit-ups, putting my knees between the bars of the metal bed and doing sit-ups. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get back into it. And guess what? I found this challenge of 222 push-ups a day that I've been posting every day. Yeah, that's definitely been helping me a lot. I feel better. I feel great. I feel like I look great. I feel healthier. I feel active, even though I'm still maybe not doing a lot throughout the day, even in just getting my mornings right. Just finding that passion, because when you're young, you have this inner child in you that talks to you that says, you should be this, you should be a musician, you should be that. But through life, you kind of lose your sense of hearing, your sense of sound to that voice, because it gets drowned out by all these other voices. Your teachers, your friends, your parents, your whatever it is that's saying, no, this is the route to go, don't go that, do this. And that's what makes you you. Anything that you can go in, like say any job that can be replaced that you're doing, you will get replaced in. It's a cruel world. If you start a job right now and you're going to work it for the next 5 years until you turn 28, guess what? When you turn 28, they're going to hire someone younger and pay them less because they can get away for it, and then let you go. So find that inner voice. That's what makes you unique, and nobody can replace that. It's okay to fill roles temporarily, pay rent and to get to your dream, but don't let go of your dream. You got your dream. It's in here. You don't need to search for it anywhere to go. Soul seeking. No, you got it inside of you. You're amazing. Okay? Let me just check. I heard my car. Okay, my car stopped. I just had to make sure I heard something open. Alright. Did not mean to get distracted, but I love y'all. Alright. Now reconnect with building healthy relationships. Okay, I'll be very vulnerable here. Personally, I was a shithead teenager. I was fortunate enough to grow up with both of my parents in the home. And when I started, going into my teens, you have your testosterone going up. I butt heads with my dad a lot. And unfortunately, due to my actions, we did not get along for a long time. After rehab, we found a way to get along. We reconnected, and I get that might not be for everybody, but that really helped me personally just get through certain things, just having that support system there for me. Now, I just hear somebody over here. Just making sure someone's not gonna come over here and kick me out of this area. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Alright. But yeah, and I mean, there is still things that do sit on my mind about certain situations that happened with my father, but I found a way to just let the peace be. Journaling has helped me a lot, and just reconnecting. I had to see one of the big reconnecting points with me and my father personally was when I got home. I heard about one of my neighbors, a little shithead neighbor, was being an asshole to my mom while I was in rehab. I wasn't there to protect her. My dad stood up and protected her. I had to sit back and be like, all right, I'm all centered and I care about my mom. I don't want to act like I'm my mama's boy, but if I care about my mom truly, I need to be grateful for my dad. And I am. Is that a light? Anyway. But yeah. And that really helped me form a bond back into just the family structure and be able to exist as a family. I know not everybody has a family, but just even rekindling bonds with friends, or maybe creating new bonds with better people. Because if your circle's surrounded by shitty people, it's okay to get a new circle. You're young. You can move to another place and make a whole new group of different friends. Okay? Study yourself. Study your voice. Our voice is the biggest tool that everyone overlooks because it affects everything we do. I just had the most amazing conversation with strangers and made their day just with my voice by sharing my energy through my voice. The way we can alter our voice. If I talk like this, hey, if I talk like this, we need to focus more on our voice and how we talk to others so we can all learn to be the best versions of ourselves by setting an example to others. And that's all what it's about. It's just evolving everything. The community evolves, everything evolves with it, the world evolves with it. I am beyond ready for this journey. And I'm going to be here every step of the way with y'all, right by your side, in front of you, leading, behind of you, wiping your sandals off before you walk in your house so you're all good. You know, if you got to sit in the car, listen to one of my videos and scream at the phone, say, "Shut up, Eli." Do that. If that's what keeps you, if that's what gives you that relief, okay, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, do it. Okay, I can't hear you screaming at me right now. So go ahead. Say, if you're alone right now, go ahead and say whatever that's on your mind. Maybe there's something, maybe you're angry, even though anger is a punishment we give ourselves for someone else's action. So don't poison yourself due to someone else's incompetency. Now maybe you're angry, you're sad or something. Maybe you just want to get something out of your chest. You just want to say, "Fuck." I'm not gonna finish the rest. They might take my video down. And you want to just say something, just say it right now. Maybe you want to say, "Man, this person did that to me, or this and that." Okay. All right. I'll say it with you. All right. I got slapped the shit out of. I'm not gonna say by who, but when I was younger, I got very upset about it, and they don't remember it, and I tried bringing it up, and it's okay. All right. So I just shared something with you. You can share something with me. All right. And that's gonna help you heal, because as soon as we all have this inner child in us that's just in pain and hurting, and we don't give it enough attention because we're too focused on trying to do other things for other people or trying to create this new version of ourselves, even though we can't create a new version until we address the old version, because the old version is our foundation, the concrete. If you have cracks in your concrete, your house is going to fall apart, baby girl. You got this. You're amazing. And everybody watching this, I love you. Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom. Love you, everyone else here. Love you, YouTube. Love y'all. All right. Now, let's talk about reconnecting with goals, okay? Before I went into rehab, I wanted to be a musician. In rehab, I wrote every single day. Got out of rehab, I was making music. I actually have music, if not on this channel, on one of my other channels. And I want to get back into making music because I'll share a funny story, embarrassing story, but I'll be vulnerable for you. I was there probably like 3 years old as a kid. I had this little bag, had dinosaurs on it, had my name embroidered in nice red. It's like red embroidery on a green bag. Oh, it's a sick bag. Best man purse ever. Wish I had that thing. Probably do have it still. I had my harmonica in there, my clarinet, my little shaky noise thing. I put everything in that bag, and I started walking down the street. I said, "I'm going to Hollywood. I'm gonna go be a musician." So what does that tell me? That tells me that little inner child of me wants to be a musician. Maybe it was because the first time I ever went to a concert, I saw Bon Jovi, and I just loved it. I was like, "What? You can get paid to do this? This is fucking awesome. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. Fuck that." So, maybe that's some self-work that I need to do, and I'm admitting I'm not perfect. Like, I'm here sharing lessons that I've learned, but I'm not claiming to be the perfect person. I'm definitely not the perfect person. I'm not even the 1,000. I'm not, okay, but I'm the best version of myself, and that's what matters. And every day in every way, I'm getting better and better, and that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, your casket is a one-seater, and you only ride, and you only compete, and you only see you. You got this. I love you. Now, as far as goals, you gotta find something that, maybe if your passion doesn't align with your goals, or you have a passion for this, but you want goals for this, but you have goals here, and they kind of intertwine, like, oh, your passion's for music, so you want to be a musician, perform here and buy a house, but you also want to go help people and be a medical person and chase a degree in this. It's okay. You have your hands full and you have your fingers intercrossed, but it's okay. You gotta realize they are your hands. Feel them. Feel what you have in your inventory. Make a mental inventory of everything that you have going for you and maybe everything that you don't have going for you. Set goals. I am terrible at setting goals. I am glad that I have someone in my life that's very great at setting goals, because they help me accomplish what I need to, and they help me kind of stay on track and check me. And it's good to kind of have someone there. It's great to have someone to have your back. You don't need a whole army. You don't need 1,000 friends. All you need is one good friend that has your back. It'll be okay. It'll be just fine. And if you don't want to go out and trust other people, have your own back. Be that good friend for yourself. All right? Be good to yourself. You got this. All right? Now we snap the stick. That means we're going on to the next topic. All right? We're talking about inspirational stories. Now, before I go into these inspirational stories, I want to just go and give you some tips. Now, I had a friend that used to tell me, don't worry about the what ifs in life. Like the worries, that was very bad advice. Okay? It's okay to have the what ifs and the worries and all that. Because when you have those, you're able to counteract them. What if I fail? What if I win? What if this all works out for me? What if I become a successful musician? What if I end up playing for millions of people, thousands of people? What if hundreds of people hear my music? What if I become successful in this? What if it does work out for me? So this what if is not a negative thing if you can alchemize it and make it something positive and beneficial for yourself. You got this. You're amazing. You are you. You. Soldier boy, you you are amazing, all right? Hit a little hoo hoo on them. Come on. You got this. Now, like I said, one big lesson or interesting piece of advice that really helps me is, anger is the punishment that you give yourself for other people's actions. So when you hold resentment towards someone, it kind of eats at you deep down. And even if it's resentment against yourself, you have to let that version of yourself go. You have to realize maybe you're regretting, oh, I wish I would have done this, or I feel like shit because I didn't do this, or for me personally, I'm gonna be vulnerable. I lost a friend to suicide when I was younger, and they had texted me on Facebook Messenger before, like reaching out, not asking for help, but after the fact, I saw it as like a ask for help. I didn't have my phone at the time because I got it taken away because my brother told on me for having a Facebook when I wasn't supposed to, and I blame myself for the longest. I really said I felt like I was responsible for it. I felt like I should have done something different. But I had an epiphany the other day that if I would have had the resources, I would have reached back out. And my friend that killed himself, he would have known that. He knew that. He knew, from watching down on me, from whatever you believe, I don't, I gotta not look at it like he's mad at me for not being there for him, but gotta look at it as, I was taught that lesson so I could help others. I went through this battle of depression and losing somebody to suicide so I could help others. And I'm grateful for it. I really am. I really am. I've been able to help vast amount of people just day to day, friends, and overcome a lot of things. And the biggest thing is I've been able to help myself by helping others. When someone tells me, like, oh, like when I had a friend tell me, like I say, don't say but, just say and. Like, oh yeah, you told me to do that. And I had another friend say, oh, yeah, you told me not to get angry. And when I changed my thoughts on that, man, that is the biggest, that's more valuable to me than any amount of money that anything could do. Because I don't do this shit for the money. It's not for the money. I'm not getting paid anything from doing any of this. It's for that, knowing I made a difference and helped somebody, knowing that these lessons that I learned in life were worth something, and being able, to see that, like that positive impact on people and how it changes their life, that is the greatest thing. I love it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and go into some inspirational stories. We're gonna start off with someone quite famous that I met. Some of y'all may know him as Ruby the Cherry. Yes, the Suicide Boys' more vocal singer. Very, very nice and respectful person. I met him at a gas station the other day, and was just very kind, down to earth. Shook hands, and he remembered my name and everything. He said, "Have a great day, Eli." I was like, "Oh my gosh, this famous person, they're people too." And Ruby the Cherry, I'm not going to speak on his business, but it's kind of been put out there through his music. Went through addiction with substances, and now is sober and doing fantastic, living life, driving around, meeting people at gas stations and making their days. He made my day. And you know what that did? That inspired me to go make other people's days. It's the little things The things that do not cost any physical money, but have a currency in your mind. You got this, all right? Now, another successful story is from somebody that I personally, so that is somebody that personally helped me. Now I'm gonna share a story of somebody I personally helped. If you're watching this, I'll just go ahead and say his name. Josh, if you're watching this, man, I'm proud of you and you're doing, I'm not even gonna say I'm proud of you because I don't like saying I'm proud of you. You're doing great things and I got your back through this. Um, my friend, I'm not gonna disclose his full name, I already said Josh, but he was addicted to certain substances and just negative behaviors. Not really as negative behaviors as, like he did have negative behaviors in doing things, but he also just, the self-talk. He always talked down, oh, I can't do this, oh, you beat my ass, or this, or do that, or that. And that's like, kind of was able to, while I was still going through, you know, I was still such a fresh, right mind. I was still going through things, but just the little amount that I learned, I kind of passed that on to him. And especially when we were doing working out, because I would do push-ups. I got him doing push-ups. He'd do push-ups every night. Like I was doing push-ups every night. We do all this stuff. You know, he's a couple rooms down. Man, it was fantastic. And now he's doing great. He's put on a lot of weight. He's got taller. I mean, that's puberty, but you know, is it though? I think it's a tumor called self-belief, the self-growth. And he's doing great to this day. Drastically improved. So, we're gonna leave this off on a very positive note, y'all. You got this. You can do anything you put your mind to. You're the greatest version of yourself. You're strong, you're competent, you're capable. You got this. Calm down. Breathe. It's okay. Whatever you've been worrying about, whatever you've been stressing you, it's okay. It soon will pass too. We all go through this life as newbies. We're all newbies to this life. If you believe in reincarnation, we all get reset before we come here. So it's all our first time, so relax. You don't have to do it perfect. I love y'all. You're supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here. And I'm going to be here. I'm going to keep being here every step of the way. I want to be here for y'all. I love y'all. I can't wait to talk to y'all soon. And if you want to contact me, I have a WhatsApp group that I'm about to start today. I meant to start tomorrow. I apologize to the dude in my comment. I told him I was going to reach out to him. I didn't. But that's okay. It's okay. WhatsApp, I'll post it. And then I'll go back to the comment. You're probably watching this right now, man. I appreciate you commenting and all the very kind thoughts and all that. I should have wrote your username down so I remember your name for exact. Didn't remember it to the point. I'm about to go look at it and find it and remember it. And I'm gonna remember it from now on. And I appreciate you. Now, everyone else, have a fantastic day. I love y'all. Eli Leonard, signing out. Peace. Mana. Bye.